Okay, we're on the ropes again, folks. Versus Hasty Bot. It's 13-13. Game's 27-28. Let's go. Let's play this thing. Get it over with. Okay. Kaids. That's an easy first play. Don't want to expose the vowel. Actually want this S to remain open more often. It's PRS. Killa. Let's do this. Vim. Alright, so now we have prorates and prorates. I thought there was another word there. I mean, it doesn't really matter unless the P is on the double. Prorate. Airport. No. Parrot. I'm not seeing it, but it's probably there. What about the AMAEMOPRT? No. Okay. Prorates it is. J comes down, so now really this P is going to be quite important, or maybe the R. So we have Jow, but no way to overlap. Go this way. Still can't really do anything. Almost have like Wigwam. Yeah, there's either one play here that like stands out. This is pretty ugly. Play Tiz for 32. It's an option. Jowl's not worth playing. Just exchange. Zam. Clamp. Yeah, not seeing anything. Wizard almost. Czar. The question is it worth playing Tiz or should I exchange rather than keep CGLPW? The big question is what sort of thing is Hasty gonna do most likely next turn? Either bingo, which puts us in really bad shape, we can exchange and the game will be close. If it doesn't bingo, am I worried about like random plays that open huge spots that I can't deal with? Not really. Like we could have a play down here, but that's really not a huge deal. So I think I'd play Tiz over exchanging. But again, I really wonder if I'm missing something. Yeah, gap, yeah. Okay, I've just been sitting here this whole time. I could definitely get bailed out of this with like some underlapping play. Alright. I really feel unfocused here. That's why I'm taking so long. When I feel unfocused, I take extra long to make sure I'm not missing a play. Okay, tis. So hid comes down. No help from the two tiles we drew, so this looks like an exchange now. And probably there are lots of vowels, so I want to keep at least two consonants. Do I really want to keep NG? I don't think I want to keep the C, because it's not a useful tile on this board. The lanes, again, like P and the R, they're not really that friendly to the C, more friendly to the G. So I think I'll keep GN. Um, and sort of hope for an I guess. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Alright, sighted comes down, which is pretty bad. This doesn't open anything. It's hasty in the lead. Longest, yeah, Tongle isn't a word. Be nice to have a word from J-O. I don't think I have that. There might be some double-double. Like, almost glutamine. That would be nice. Huh. Yeah, otherwise, like, how are we scoring anything? I don't want to play Tonlet. I might be forced to. Might be my best play. Huh. Again, the Nyahook, NYH, is there, but nothing with it. I mean, is Laming better than Tonlet? Rollamite. Huh. I guess I could do long. Probably bingo. Yeah, this is probably worth it over Tonlet. Probably bingo significantly more. Setting up the E hook. Definitely bingo more for this P. Yeah, and I'm not opening too much in terms of scoring. It's somewhat safe. Yeah, I guess this is what I'm gonna do. And LET isn't great, but hopefully it can translate into something. So yeah, that's a high scoring double-double there. Due to isolate. AILOPST. Not seeing anything. I guess Otelges Latigos through the G. So that's better than isolate. Post Pelotias. Okay, so we're gonna tie the game up. I think Latigo's slightly better. O till G's just has that extra um, variance attached to it where just a big X play could happen or landing in a high scoring consonant. So yeah, let's do this one. So Naif comes down. It's a pretty ugly looking rack at first glance. We're down 26. NNOPRSU. Oh, well, isn't ugly anymore when you see the bingo. Looks can be deceiving. What? Wow. Is that. I just played pronouns and it plays noun for 11. This is an ugly play. Horrible looking play. Pretty much handing me the game sort of play. I mean, Hasty can still win their two blanks out, but this is just horrible to open that for like nothing. Um, so question is, I mean, few is the most, I think. I don't see a 5-letter word. Yeah, I don't see a 5-letter word. Get a 4-letter word. Doesn't look like it's gonna fit. I think we play few. I mean, there are tons of E's left. I'm not really worried about drawing an E. Could even draw like, oh, the ends are gone so quickly. So in like 5 moves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6 moves. All the ends are played. So you can't draw into like job name. There is okay. Like, Casey could draw the X. I guess the worst case is it draws the X and it gets like bailed out with noun. I guess there's still some decent hope. Uh, yeah, let's play this. WAP, that's not an X play, that's much better. So here the point is to keep a balance. There are tons of vowels left, so I really want to make a point of keeping a consonant every move, and even multiple consonants if possible. The only spot that Hasty can bingo is to this S. Um, there isn't even like a relatively unreasonable spot I can bingo. Um, I guess it could have had like uninstall or something before WAP come down. But yeah, the point is we're bracing for a bingo to the S and hoping to be able to respond to it. I would play Darby, but it's not a word. I think just Darby's. Like keeping the M would be really nice here because the M works very well with overlaps and scoring. So yeah, I mean the first thing I saw was Barmy, and I mean it's probably good enough, but there should be something better. I mean I could play Yared. That's so much less. BM could like not be good actually. Depending on what I draw. These two tiles might not go well together with like a couple E's and a couple bad tiles. I don't want to really overthink it. That's what I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna play Barmy. Yeah, 34 points. Should be able to withstand most things. Vexes is very interesting because now the only way to reopen the board is play through the V, which I could do. I could play Diva and it's probably fine. Going up by 88. After one bingo, I can just block the rest of the board. But after the bingo, there'll be two in the bag, so there could be some weirdness. I really think that the play here is AA. It just blocks any plays to the to the V. Like the board cannot be opened. The problem is, oh, ceramics is a word, isn't it? I should have thought of that. Like ceramics is ceramics, I think. That changes everything about the game. Okay, so maybe I do play Diva, just block ceramics, give back not so good lanes. Wow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure ceramics is good now that I think about it. It's a huge fail there. So I'm keeping LEA to overlap with Opal. Yeah, this should be good enough. So Euro comes down, and yeah, if Hasty wasn't bingoing that turn, the game is just over. So I can do a number of things. I can no longer really block both lanes. I could play something like Tag, but some nines will still play through the IT. So I think I'm just gonna play like Leah as planned, or maybe like L. Yeah, pretty much anything should be fine. Do I have a bingo actually? Hold on. I guess I could play like a Jita. Only leave one in the bag. And it blocks a lot of bingos. Yeah, that's fine. And maybe we'll bingo ourselves after this. Wow. OE comes down. Guess the B was in the bag. Look at this finishing rack for Hasty. Blank blank BEII. That's embarrassing. Embarrassment of riches. So I wonder if I can just if I can go out in two here. If I play Cult, block this A, if there's anything from the A. Is there any like ins word? SEBII blank? I don't think so. I don't know if yeah, I don't know if Hasty can go out with. What about ibises? Yeah, I think I do Cult. I really want to see what Hasty does, and if it'll take a second to think, because there's so many possibilities with two blanks. Sure. There's probably slightly better end games. So bikes. We go with tell. All right, interesting game, I guess. Yeah, this whole noun situation won me the game after pronouns. Um, yeah, I don't know what to say. I feel like I didn't play particularly well, having missed ceramics the entire time I was thinking about controlling the board. I don't think it changed much of my decision making, but definitely something I should have been aware of. I think I was lucky to escape. Okay, let's go again. Alright, Logi giving a bunch of fun extensions and also giving me walling. Yeah, that's a word. Is there something better? Wing. AGILNS. Gun whales. Okay, walling it is. So lay to the X. Be able to use it to an okay effect. So I can just do like mix and keep a really good leave. CERSC doesn't really go anywhere, but somewhat likely to get a spot next turn. Or just bingo with the 7. If I don't want to do mix, I could consider like turn to block this D column, and I guess Logi plays. Keep the X and hope to draw something, but that just gives back like the C column. And if Hasty uses the C column, I might get a spot for the X. If I don't, I'm in pretty bad shape. And I've just kept an X for somewhat little purpose. I can play mix. Just try to draw a bingo. Oh, tongued. Okay, so tongued comes down and we get to bingo. This isn't the way I wanted to bingo, but ancestry was blocked. So I have recants. Tanrex, canter, scanter. So let's count. Recants is 90, 85 only. Wow. Totally misevaluated. And Tanrex be 76. So the question is, does the placement of recants give back 9 more on average? And I'm not really thinking about next turn much because sure, this does increase my score next turn because of the times, very rare times that Hasty doesn't play in this spot. But yeah, I think this increases Hasty's score by almost 10 points, maybe more. Hmm. Yeah, this is a borderline situation. Tenerics recants. Guess I'd play recants. I'll put the R here. Huh. Yeah, 9 points. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere in that range. I'm much more comfortable pretty much tying the game up and not opening a humongous spot. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, well, this was the small amount of time that Hasty would not have taken that spot. Definitely filled with regret right now. So let's start looking for ology words. Codology, decology, vo. No, I don't think I have any ology words right now. So maybe I just play void. Slightly more than this positioning. Guess two more. I don't really see difference placement. I guess it's a little bit easier to get plays here than get plays where void is now. What about over dopey? Over tidy? So I play ovoid. Yeah, okay. Void is fine, let's do it. There we go, aerology or areology. Okay, down 67. Obviously, it could have been a lot worse than that. So, is there someone to play COFF? Someone to play off the Q. QOPH. H's are nowhere to be found. Yeah, this is looking kind of rough. There's only one U left. So, what are our options? Guess if I play Cope, I draw the U, I could do something. This is like pretty bad. So, do I exchange? I don't even remember if that's a word, and that's a 4. Like that's, I feel like that is a word. Huh. Yeah, where is my Q going? I guess I draw an A, I get cat. I draw an I get QIS. It's not the worst thing. I could do something like FOP. Plays like these always score a little bit more than you expect them to. What are my draws? If I keep QOP, I can get poof. It brings me back to cat. Again, I'm not 100% sure is a word, which is pretty bad. I can draw CINQ here. Yeah, I just gotta play the slow game, I guess. Let's do this. That's a huge, huge play. Alright. So Junta Fakir. Guess that was another option. There's 41 here. It's not worth playing through the A. Keeping my A doesn't really have that much value. I am opening stuff, but Fakir closes this N, closes this lane. And with another S, huge plays can happen easily. I think I take the points to draw some way to deal with this crap. Next turn. Yep, okay. Fairborn. It's not a word. I might play it because I'm in really bad shape. I guess I could play I could play Fakir again. Maybe I draw the blank in the S. Or I draw triple triple. That's pretty funny. Um Fairborn. That's not good, right? I already discounted it. It sounds like it could be a word. All right, I think I have. It's too funny not to do, but I think it's also the best play. If not, I can draw sevens with BY, maybe up here. But I'm hoping for this or for this. Okay. Another natural bingo. That's 4 bingos for Hasty. So we're gonna trade again. I'm gonna switch the record now. There's just no way to win this game now. There are 2 triple triples open, so I'm going to try and hit one of them. And I have to hit them hard. So, do I keep the Z? I guess I could go for Vaporize. Vaporize to the R. Yeah, I guess so. Likelihood of me drawing that is like 1%. Likelihood of it still staying open is like half of 1%. But that's where we're at in this position. So where do I play off BON? Here. Oh yeah, this provides a potential distraction. All right, closing my eyes. Oh, it's still there, but yeah, I can't draw into it anymore. Ouch. Okay. We traded again. Oh, I already changed the score. So that was interesting. This was a very very game for Hasty. Let's examine and see what we missed. Walling looks perfect. Mix, I think, makes sense. And yeah, it was just here. Oh, Nectars. AO. So Nectars is... Oh man, that's worth playing, isn't it? I didn't even see Nectars. That's the one word I missed in that set. That's worth playing for 2 reasons over Recants. Number one, NE takes 2 hooks on top of it, A and O, whereas RE takes A, E, I, O. So that's twice as much, twice as likely to fit. If you have a play there. And the other reason is this opens a second spot. So both spots are pretty dangerous. And if Face gets one spot, maybe I get the other. That's definitely worth playing. I'm going to start simulating this position, and it's bound to tell me. I'm hoping that I was right that where I played Recants was safer than, well, it's obviously safer, but better than playing Recants up top. But I think it's going to tell me that playing Nectars is well worth the extra points. That's a bad miss. That's a high probability common English word. My kryptonite, basically. So Ague-like, So I did have overdue. I don't know why I didn't see that. I only saw overdue P, which is not good. That might be okay. Might be better. It's hard to evaluate. I think it's better to keep the O for like ology words. Phenology. Acrology? I don't know I don't know. Some ology words maybe. So yeah, maybe overdue. Yeah, so calf is a word. Oh, and oh, such a tough word to see. Is this any good though? I don't think it is. Just gives away a triple, blocks some lanes. But it's a miss nonetheless. Man, if anyone saw that, kudos to you. Quaff. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe calf is better. And I hit like oof sometimes. So wow. He had shakers. It's crazy. That didn't fit anywhere. I guess casher cashers is a word. So if I'd played calf, I would have gotten hit with cashers. So okay, hindsight bias there. So fakir radiums and fakir again. Yeah, maybe niqab. I drawn to more bingos with that potentially. But probably not actually. But yeah, it's possible that I should play something like fob, set up a lane here. But I have to score him down 114. So I think I like the idea. Never saw this. Pretty good. This is just 37, but yeah, I guess I'd draw like Sea Robin and Sorbitan. Yeah, maybe that's better. Let's see how the sim is going. And it's exactly what I said. Oops, forgot to mess this up again. Okay, so yeah, Nectar's well worth it so far, around 4 points, but recants on the bottom doing better than recants on the top. Tanrex as well. So yeah, big miss, but I guess at least I evaluated what I saw properly. I'm gonna start looking at the Fakir turn here. Let's leave a bunch of these in and go back. Okay. So Blondine, yeah. And here I just I have to go for something huge. There might be something more likely. I feel like Vaporize is the likeliest. And Knob was a nice play to score and distract. So it could have happened. Yeah, Hertz, Chilter, Pivot. Okay. Let's go to the other game. Happier game. Yeah, Kaids. Spim. Yeah, Praetors. That is the anagram. Yeah, it's not a huge difference, but I just couldn't see this word. I almost, like, I knew there was something, but I just couldn't see it. Bad brain connections. Neural connections. So yeah, that I would have avoided getting hit with J if I played Praetors. Okay, I mean, let's look. What do I actually prefer here? Positionally, I don't like putting the T in the middle of the double double, but I think the A is worse. I don't remember. I know that the A is a bad vowel to put in fourth position. I learned this at some point a long time ago. Praetors. Yeah, I don't know if I'm happy with like parades making it easier to overlap. Because on the one hand, that's good. That means bingo lanes are going to be smushed. On the other hand, it leaves this P wide open, and what am I going to do about that? So yeah, probably Praetors makes a little bit more sense. I don't know. Yeah, here is a very weird position. I guess I could take a look at this game too. Definitely not doing this. Loaming. Why didn't I see that? I only saw laming. I guess loaming is 5 more points than long, but really doesn't allow me to bingo as much. But might be worth the points. Still have this P to deal with, and I do have these lanes on the K and I columns. So it might be worth taking the points. Yeah, that would block ceramic. I got Latigos. Oh, spoliate was the word through the P. Okay. Lucky I think I identified there was nothing starting with P. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, pronouns, and then noun keeping EOU. Yeah, this is a very clear case of hasty bot being way more deficient than any human being out there. There's no way a human would play noun for 11 here. It's way better to do something else. So this is the sort of position that if you can induce plays like this, you're gonna get very far against a computer player that doesn't think. So yeah, few, wop. Oh shit. Oh man. That's a huge miss. Never even thought about there being a 7 in here. Yeah, it seals the deal, doesn't it? Oof. Huge miss. Wow. So yeah, maybe if I think of ceramics, maybe I think of Mayford. Probably not. And maybe I should play lava. No, I shouldn't. Yeah, here it's whatever. So going back to the other game. It's liking Niqab and if and Fakir and Fob. I haven't done many iterations, it's taking a while. Guess I shouldn't have put this in. This doesn't make any sense. Neither does this. Yeah, I think these are the 4 options. And yeah, liking Niqab just means that I bingo more, right? FOR. Let's look at these details. Then close them this time. Oops. So that's what happens every time they reload, they look weird. Okay, so these details, our next turn, we bingo the most after if, but we don't score enough with our bingos, I don't think. Well, I don't know, we kind of need those outside chance bingos rather than just any bingo. Even if would definitely be the right play in like scenarios where I'm down less than 90 points. But saying Niqab, we bingo more than Fakir, which is good enough for me. I'll take more bingo chances over 2 points in this position for sure. Because we just need those bingos. I mean, we basically need bingos with Niqabs. I think we might be drawing slightly more with FOR because BNO has some negative synergy. FOR has some decent potential. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if could work. Get like C Robin, like I said, or Sorbitan. Okay. Is there anything else to look at? I guess in this other game, let's open that up. What did I want to look at? The Tiz turn? I don't know if I even need to look at that. Okay, let's go back. Where are we? Go. So Jowl, I mean, what's interesting about Jowl is that I guess after Jowl I could maybe block this P. But how? Like, I can't play Clip, that just opens a new lane. I don't know, maybe Hasty. Maybe this is sort of play that induces Hasty. I mean, this is how the simulation works. It's assuming somebody playing like Hasty. So maybe Jowl is allowing plays down the B column that will give me huge things to do. Yeah, it's a very interesting like position. It's a closed board position with really bad letters. Somewhat closed board, not like super closed. So everything's really close. I didn't really think about these other moves. Maybe I should have. And yeah, I want to look at long versus loaming. Because I didn't see loaming. And I think because we still have these other lanes, there's no need to play long. Long might even just help Hasty more than it helps me by opening new spots to play. Yeah, I think loaming was probably the right call. I'm not gonna let it run long enough, but and yeah, I think that was it. I guess we'll check my end game here. Let's see. I don't know if this end game is even solvable by because it has two blanks in it. Ooh, well, it's telling me it's the best play, so hey, who am I to disagree? All right, there it is. 14-14. We're equal again. Really, really want to beat this thing. And there are 22 games left to prove my worth. So we'll see. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next episode.